Hello everyone, and welcome to Learning with Lee, where we discuss nature and wildlife on Kiowa Island. I'm your host, Lee Buntrick, Land Preservation Coordinator with the Kiowa Conservancy. Wildlife depends on the various natural habitats found within the ecosystem to thrive. Diverse plant communities typically define these habitats, with each plant providing its own services to wildlife. Residential landscapes can also be considered part of this nature and provide similar benefits. Similar to those found in nature, landscape plants also provide food, shelter, and traveling cover for wildlife. The quality of these benefits increases significantly through the use of native plants. This especially includes plants which attract pollinating insects and birds. One of the native plants that has performed well in Kiowa is the Scarlet Sage, shown right behind me. Otherwise known by its Latin name Salvia coccinei, it is a native perennial found throughout the southeastern United States and mostly within coastal regions. Scarlet sage comes from the mint family, which has plants with square stems and aromatic leaves. The stems of the scarlet sage are typically greenish, with purple towards the end of the stems and brownish green towards the soil surface. As its name suggests, it produces a spike of red flowers throughout the growing season. Scarlet sage tolerates a variety of environmental conditions. It is remarkably drought tolerant, thriving in both wet and dry soils. There is also a tolerance to all light conditions from full shade to parched sun. The seedlings that come from the plant are also very easy to transplant, and as you can see here, they grow very well even in the most harsh conditions. Over time, as these plants establish, they form a dense clump, and when they're planted with other native perennials such as blue mistflower or river oats as shown right behind me, it provides contrast with other colors and textures found within the landscape. The scarlet sage is a favorite of many beneficial pollinators, including a variety of hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees, who visit the plant for its nectar. Growing dense and reaching between 2 and 3 feet tall and wide, it provides great cover for wildlife as well. Another additional benefit is that deer avoid browsing the leaves because the tissues are aromatic and bitter, which can detract deer from also eating other vegetation nearby. Thank you for joining us today as we highlight a truly remarkable native plant, the scarlet sage. Join us again next time for another episode of Learning with Lee.